Just a matter of weeks, the real estate market will be kicking into high gear across the metro. That means there will be a lot of competition if you plan on selling your home, but there are some things you can do to make your home more attractive to buyers. And joining us this morning with more information on how that can happen and a quick sale for you is Bryan McWhite of Keller Williams Realty. Good morning. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
We mentioned that it's going to kick up, but it's been unusually busy even in the beginning of the year this year so far.
It has been. We've been kind of nonstop. It didn't really actually slow down much over the winter, actually.
So that's probably, we were talking about the rates, maybe could be one of the reasons why that is.
Right. They're still below 4 for the most part for a 30-year fixed, and people are expecting them to go up this summer, so it's really driving buyer traffic.
Okay, and so this time of year, a lot of folks are out. They're out at the home and garden show we've seen all week. It continues today. They're looking at stuff they can do maybe outside of their home to kind of spiff up the curb appeal in the next couple of weeks, months, because this is when people are going to be looking. Exactly.
When sellers are thinking about what they can do to update their home and get a lot of bang for their buck, of course, the first thing to think of is interior things. Kitchen, bathrooms, flooring, paint. Those are all great high return on investment projects. But with spring just around the corner, we hope, there are a lot of things people can do that actually don't cost a whole lot to get their curb appeal looking great.
Okay, now I'm looking at the video that we have right here, and there are no curbs. It's just snow from the front door to the street. So what kind of things can you do out there? It's going to melt, and a lot of it has.
Yeah. I like people just to be planning ahead. So when I'm talking to sellers who are probably going to think about selling now but then list in the spring, the things I'm emphasizing are, first of all, this year take care of your spring cleaning. You know, the little things that we know we should do every year but maybe we don't always get to. So be planning to set aside time to do your raking, to do your weeding, to be replacing mulch, replacing rock, those little things we know we should do. As spring comes, people think a lot about planting. It's a great idea. I like to have sellers focus on perennials, particularly drought-resistant perennials, for the reason that when buyers walk up to a house, they want it to look beautiful, they want it to look attractive, of course, but they also don't want to be thinking about, you know, boy, how many hours a week is it going to take to maintain this thing to get it ready in the spring and rolling through the summer. So make sure you don't overplant. There's a tendency to want that immediate gratification of the yard looking great, but then of course it won't be long before your garden's overgrown and you're having to pull things out. Besides that, be thinking about making sure you're going to take care of any chipping paint, maybe a fresh coat of paint on the front door, on the garage door, and then making sure that entryway is nice and decluttered, clean, maybe just a potted flowering plant or two.
So those are relatively inexpensive ways you can get all that stuff spiffed up.
Exactly. Really high return on investment. A little bit of sweat equity is always a good thing.
All right, sir, we thank you for coming in this morning. Appreciate your guidance, and you can get more tips on checking out home listings on the Keller Williams Realty website. We posted a link to theirs on our website at KSTP.com.